from Kertua, and today we're going to talk about the basic use and safety features of the PLS AR200 Overhead Hoist. We will start with the handset. The handset has 6 buttons. It has an up and down feature, a tilt feature, and an on and off switch. For the AR200 model that we're demonstrating today, the tilt function doesn't come into play. It's just the up and down and the on and off. Firstly, we are going to turn the hoist on with the blue power button here. As you can see, a green light indicates that the power is gone to the hoist and the hoist is now ready to use. Before we use the hoist, we always recommend that you test the functions of the hoist first. So the basic functions for this hoist are up and down. So let's start with down, bringing our spreader bar down, and we can see that that's working. Let's try up now, and the hoist will go back up. Now the hoist is ready to use to lift the patient. So some of the features of this AR200 hoist are its 2-point loop spreader bar. So this spreader bar is only used for loop slings. Also, the AR200 gets its name as it is capable of lifting a patient up to 200 kilos. So other feature we have is a hook to hang our handset from, so as not to pull the hoist by the handset and damage the cable. This hoist comes with a detachable spreader bar. If you look closely here, you can see a blue mark. If we want to detach this spreader bar, you can spin the hook on the hoist to face it in such a way that this cutout here will line up with the blue dot, and you tilt it towards it into the hole, and that will detach. That's a safety feature so that if the hoist was to stop working, you can still remove the patient from the hoist. To put the spreader bar back on, you do the same thing. You line up the cutout on the hook with the blue dot, put it into place, and the hoist again is ready to use. The feature of this hoist is that it has an upper limit switch. So the hoist strap will not go back into the hoist itself, and it will stop before the spreader bar gets fully up. And there we have it there engaging. And another safety feature this hoist also has is the anti-crush feature. Again, if the hoist was being lowered and it comes across any obstructions, like my hand here, the hoist will stop. Another safety feature on the AR200 is the emergency lower feature, which is this red cable here. This feature has a couple of functions. If the handset is not responding, you can still lower the patient using this. So if you pull on that cord, it will lower the patient all the way to the floor. The battery power in the AR200 holds enough power that if the hoist was to run out of battery, it will still be able to use the emergency lower function. To reset after the emergency lower has been used, we're just going to power on our handset, and the green light will come on and the hoist again is good to go. Now we've run through the basic features of the hoist itself, we are going to look at the transit coupling system. The tracks here are designed so that we have what is called a room-to-room coupler system, or an XY to XY coupler system. If we have a look at the pod approaching the coupler, we can notice a few things. So firstly, I'm going to line up the track. The track will be held into place with a magnet to help you line this up. When you are approaching the coupler system, you will notice a red light come on here. This light will turn green and the track will lock into place, and green in this case means that we are good to go. As we move through into the bathroom area, you will see the opposite again happen. The light will be green it will go red, and that means we're okay to remove the track, and now we have full coverage of the bathroom area. Let's get some movement going there. Now we are ready to move the patient back into the bedroom area. So again, we will line up the track first. It will be held into place with a magnet. You will approach the coupler system and the light will go red. It will then go green and lock into place, and we can move through back into the bedroom area. Now we are finished using the hoist itself. We recommend to put the hoist back on charge. I'll show you how to do that now. We're going to go over to the docking station, which you can see on the wall here. The AR200 itself is charged through the handset. So what we will do is we will hire the spreader bar so that it is out of harm's way. And we will place the handset into the docking station. The green light on the handset will indicate that the hoist is on charge. A few things to note here. The hoist itself has a traffic light system above. As you can see, the hoist is flashing green. That is to indicate that it is on charge. At night, this can cause distractions, so what we would recommend is just to turn the handset off. This will stop the light, but will still charge the pod. Let's turn it on again. We have a green light at the moment. If the light is orange, it would mean that we recommend you put the hoist on charge. If it is red, it means the battery is now dead and it has to be put on charge immediately. Again, as we mentioned earlier, if the hoist was to go into a red state, there is still enough power to lower the patient with the emergency lower cord. Now the hoist is on charge and it will be ready to use the next time around. Thank you for watching, and if you require any more information on this AR200 or any other of our products, please visit the website on www.caretoit.com.